New York Jets. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's Thomas on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't have the time and the obvious. No help for the weak, but that's what you got. Plenty of boy for all of us. Now bring out the drums in this back of my homies got this doing.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump.
They start the drive with Hall. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go.
From the 37. The right side caught by Smith. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Another Jets. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
The kick by Folk is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
To the line they go. It's second down. Rodgers here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, Rodgers escapes the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. Completed left side to Smith. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here we go. Good. Go.
First down throw for Fields. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
They give on second to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Go. What's that in? Here we go. Hey, Fred. 319. Let's not. You got it. Mix tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hall running between the tackles. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Jets stretch their early lead to 9. Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets go up 10-zip here in the first. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
On second down, Warren. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
It's Warren on third down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll go again with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Warren here from the gun. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes second and 2. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Warren once more. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. A give left side to Johnson. Still has room inside the 15. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they love to see him finding forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go right back to Hall. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Good.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go, son. 319, right?
Shotgun snap to Fields. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying an inside give to Warren. Hits a seam at the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. From the gun, Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
319. Number 50. You got over here. 319.
Firing quickly as Rodgers, complete. Still fighting forward. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a second quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Now Fields. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 43. Hits him on the out route. This play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Here we go. 222.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets with a 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. 58, where's that?
Throwing on first down. Fields. That one's incomplete over the middle. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. Good. 319.
Fields throwing once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's good.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
551, 12 go.
Throwing again, it's Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The throw is caught. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Oh. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Rodgers here off the play action. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
26.
They send the tight end in motion left. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Angel. 319. Watch right. Right.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to force one through there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Pocket is that's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Johnson up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action with Rodgers. Lobs this up left sideline, looking for something big. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, just
They start the half with a gift to Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. This is Metcalf working that right side. Still has some space inside the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a give to Warren, coming right. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go to 50, and you got 258.
From the 32. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Steelers 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And that's incomplete. So we've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. In motion right is Metcalf. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And 11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Second down now, 7 to go. They've got a man in motion. Should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
They've got first down from the 31. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Completed to his running back. It's a race down the right side. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Johnson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Stop short of the goal line. It's a gain of a
We've
yard.
reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking for it with Warren. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Oh, big moment here. This is intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. 319.
They start to drive the ball. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Throwing the out route complete. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Field throwing here. Same guy, Wilson again. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Fields throwing once more. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, Out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally. But really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Don't jump.
Another throw for Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Easy. Here we go, Scott.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. It's inside the 10. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets now trailed by just a point in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
319!
From the shotgun, Rodgers builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's the option give to Warren. Across the 45 and still going. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Steelers with a little more work to do to win it here. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. He'll look to throw it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Green 19,
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Here we go. Green 19, You got a mini base. Why not? Go.
Looking to throw it. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, you do at least force this 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Green 19, just attack. Up. Hey, Karen. No muss. Right?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
They'll run with Johnson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to Warren. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. They maybe get a yard there. Still can't manage to run it in. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal at the 3-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. They'll send him over right. They're going a little pop pass here, sweeping across. And no touchdown. The receiver unstopped. And this is going to go as a turnover on downs. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting a win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 and 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from New York.